Hey everyone, my name is Destiny Megan. I'm a certified hair loss practitioner and curly hair care specialist. On my page, you can find me sharing tips and tricks about curly hair and education. So if you're new here, welcome to my page. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have been here before, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna jump right into today's video. This is a first-time client of mine and we are doing a curly cut. So I'm starting off with a hydrating shampoo from the Des Hair Care Hydrate and Restore collection. I love this shampoo because it does a thorough job of cleaning the hair. However, it's great for those with dry hair because it does not strip your hair. You are going to get a nice clean scalp and clean hair without that dry, rough feeling that you normally get from shampoos. This shampoo has no silicone, no parabens. It is made with over 90% natural ingredients and I just love it. This is a first time client of mine, so of course, as I'm going in with the shampoo, I am assessing her hair and scalp. So she has a very healthy scalp, no complaints whatsoever. She does not complain of any breakage. However, she does have two very distinct textures on her hair. She has a 3B type curl all around the perimeter of her hair. However, at the crown and middle of her hair, it is a 4A. So it is a very distinct texture and you can see the difference. She wanted a trim that will help to disguise that and, blend the two textures together. So that is what we're going to be doing in today's video. Not only does she have two distinct patterns of curls on her hair, those two patterns each have their own texture. So her 3B curls are very fine, they're more friable, they're more prone to breakage. Whereas her 4A curls are coarser, a bit thicker, they're frizzier, they may be a bit more difficult to manage, and that is very unique. Having two distinct curl patterns, especially in her case where they are so distinctly placed, you can clearly see the difference in her hair, which you guys will see soon. It's a bit difficult when it comes to styling because the hair texture is different. One is coarser, one is finer. They dry at different rates. They require different products when styling, and there's different maintenance involved. Even her elasticity is different, and that means the 4A curls, once they dry, they will have much more shrinkage than the 3B curls that she has. So having hair with distinct textures comes with its own challenges, but it just goes to show you that everyone's curly hair is unique, it's different, and it's not impossible to manage your curly hair. It just requires the right knowledge and products and tools to be able to maintain it. Now that her curls have been thoroughly cleansed and hydrated, not only with a deep conditioning treatment but with the steam, it is now time to get her ready for her cut. We're doing a curly cut today, and in case you aren't familiar with that, it's when we cut the hair in its curly state. So I actually am going to style her curls, fully dry them, and then go in and cut her hair afterwards. This is ideal for this client because, as I mentioned, she not only has different curl patterns on her hair, she also has different textures in her hair as well. And as I mentioned, because her hair dries at different rates, they shrink up and they have different elasticity. Once her hair is dry, and if we cut it all at the same length, it is not going to give a nice, beautiful, full looking head of hair. The middle will be shorter and the perimeter will be longer, and it will just look choppy and uneven. So for this client, it is ideal to do a curly cut when it's in its natural state. Here you can clearly see a difference with the middle of her hair, with the back of her hair, and with the front of her hair. The curls in the back, in the front, are much looser than the curls in the middle. To style her hair today, I am using two products. I am using the Des Hair Care Hydrate and Restore Leave-In Conditioner, and I'm using Eco Styler Gel as well. So when I apply the product, I'm making sure that her hair is fully saturated. This step is key to allowing the curls to be really defined. So I'm soaking it with water, I'm applying my leave-in conditioner, brushing the product through, and then I'm going in with the Eco Styler Gel and helping all of those curls clump together beautifully. I'm using different styling techniques depending on her different hair textures. So I'm using a finger waking method, I'm using the praying hand method, and then more towards the middle of her hair where the 4A texture is, I'm going in with some curl defining coils as well. I'll just let you guys watch me work here and play in her hair. I just love playing with curly hair, honestly. It brings me so much joy. I just love feeling the different textures, and I love teaching my clients about their curls. It just brings me so much joy to see them feeling empowered about their curls and not it being, difficult or frustrating or a sore point for them. I love making people feel beautiful in their skin, and that is what I feel like my purpose is in this planet. So with that being said, I will just let you guys watch me work my magic and bring her gorgeous curls to life. At this point, you can see that I'm grabbing about a good inch of hair. However, look how thin that curl is. That just goes to show you that she does have low density hair, meaning that her strands are not only very small, but there's not that many strands on her hair as well. Now that I'm done defining all of her curls, you can clearly see the distinct difference in her hair texture. You can't really tell the pattern right now, but you can see the texture and you can see that the middle of her hair is much shorter. However, her hair length when you pull it out is honestly the same. So it just goes to show you the magic of curly hair. During her consultation, we established that she does not want too much volume. She prefers length. However, in order for me to be able to blend that middle section of her hair with the rest of her hair, I do have to cut off a bit of that length. Ideally, I would have cut off a bit more, to be honest, just to really blend it properly. However, my goal is always to make my client feel comfortable. It doesn't really matter what I want. I always give my professional recommendations, but at the end of the day, I always come to an agreement with the client in what they feel comfortable with. When going in for your curly cut, you want to make sure that your curls are completely dry. And you want to make sure that it's styled in a way that the client can replicate at home. So as I mentioned, I didn't go in with any crazy type of tight curl definition, but I did mostly go in with finger raking and the praying method, because this is something that she can easily do at home. As I'm cutting, I begin with the perimeter first, cutting off a bit of that length, and then I'm going in and shaping her hair. This is what's going to really allow me to blend in that middle section with the rest of her hair. The cut is not yet complete, and you can already see the difference that this curly cut is making. It is really a specialized haircut that is made just for you. I take into account your face shape, your eye shape, your desires, your curl pattern. The goal of a curly cut is to really specialize and tailor it to you and your face. A little warning though, curly cuts are not for everyone. I would recommend curly cuts for people who wear their hair curly 90 to 95% of the time. If I were to blow out or straighten her hair at this point, she would not have a nice straight cut across like a regular haircut. So take that into account. If you wear your hair straight often or you blow it out often, a curly cut might not be for you. But if you do wear your hair curly often and you really want a tailored specific look, a curly cut is a great option for you. So now that I am done with my cut, I'm going to turn her around and see where she wants the front to fall. She did mention she wants it a bit shorter in the front, but I left it longer because I wanted to make sure that she'll be comfortable with the length of her little bang area. She told me that she wanted to try to go with a full bang, but she's not ready for that just yet. So we went in somewhere in between where we are right now, so that she'll be comfortable, she'll still be able to pull it up, and once she's comfortable and ready, we can go ahead with a full bang. It's important when you're cutting the hair at the front of the head that you are not doing a blunt cut. Honestly, throughout the whole head, I was not doing any blunt cutting except for at the perimeter, really the back, the length of her hair. But in the front especially, I like to go in and carve out the hair. I call it like a C curve, and it will really help the curls to frame the face nicely. At this point, I'm using my right side as a reference to the left side so that I make sure that both sides are even. And again, when you're shaping at the front of the face, make sure that you really carve out those curls. We do not want to see any blunt ends. And that is the end of today's cut. My client looks so beautiful. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have anything in particular that you want to see or have me explain, let me know down in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, share it with a friend, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye guys.